Let's go over the future of Star Wars when it comes to Disney's plan for this franchise. This is Mike Zero here once again. If you guys are new here to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, as you all know, the franchise seems to be very well planned with Episode 9 coming out, Star Wars 2020 reportedly being the Obi-Wan Kenobi movie. They even have a Yoda movie and a Boba Fett movie in talks right now, with Rian Johnson's trilogy and a set of Star Wars films being developed by the creators of Game of Thrones, alongside with some TV series on their streaming service set to launch in 2019. Now that's what we will actually be focusing on today, as we learned a little bit more about just that when it comes to their streaming service set to arrive in 2019. So when it comes to Disney's whole entire plan for this franchise, they're aiming to create multiple live-action TV shows, just like Marvel with Daredevil, Jessica Jones, etc. They're trying to mimic that of what is on Netflix currently right now. Now, though Disney does in fact own Marvel, they're actually looking to keep the Marvel TV series on Netflix as opposed to putting it on their Disney streaming service with Star Wars content. And I can see why they would want to do that, maybe because they might not want to do any form of, I would say, maybe self-competition. So they might want to split it up where the Marvel stuff stays on Netflix and the Star Wars stuff stays on their new streaming service set to arrive at some point in 2019. Also, 2 animated TV shows are currently in the works that will serve as the TV shows that will actually be set after Star Wars Rebels. Either it's going to be before or after that show, we don't know, but it will serve as a replacement for that type of TV series. So Star Wars Rebels is actually starting up again very, very soon, the last couple of episodes for the final season in the series that will actually give a great send-off to the animated series by Dave Filoni. And I sure hope that Dave Filoni actually gets to work with these new TV shows that are going to be animated, by the way, for the streaming service. Let me cross my fingers on that. Now, looking all the way to the future, they actually do have a plan at some point in time after the Rian Johnson trilogy and, of course, the set of Star Wars films by the creators of Game of Thrones, that they would take a brief break in or around a year or two to focus on the live-action TV series on their streaming service to prevent oversaturation. Now, that's not set in stone right now, and I don't know how you guys would feel about that. I myself am kind of shaky on that right now. I feel like that we should always still have at least one movie per year when it comes to Star Wars, but in a ways I can see why Disney and Lucasfilm would think that way, because they're going to have a lot of content on this streaming service. They're going to have a ton of live-action TV shows. They're going to have 2 animated TV series on this thing. And not only that, you know, looking at that in that self, I think that when you're looking at all of these TV shows that will be on the streaming service, to have a film every year might make a little bit of an oversaturation there. But hey, that's just me. I think that, you know, they should at least stick to 1 movie a year, because not everybody, I feel, would actually pay for a subscription on their streaming service, but that's just my assumption. But overall, guys, looking at the plan for the future, it seems like they have a lot of things, you know, in play right here when it comes to their streaming service. You got a ton of live-action TV series coming out. You have 2 animated TV shows in the works right now that most likely will arrive first, because that's all the way into development already. In fact, they were hiring for some animators, I believe it was 4 weeks ago we went over this, for one of the other animated TV series. Overall, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments section. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.